Hey guys, Rachel CPR here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a requested video. Esther requested this video. She wanted me to do a video talking about color treated hair that is on natural textured hair. So thank you for requesting this video, Esther. I hope this information answers your questions, and if it doesn't, please feel free to comment below, or you can inbox me on my Instagram. Today the topic is color treated on natural hair texture. And when it comes to using color in your natural hair, to say that you already have color, this is not necessarily going to be going from the vantage point of someone who is thinking about getting color, but actually someone who has color in their hair. And there are three main things that you want to address, which would be the shampooing, conditioning, and styling your hair. Those three things are going to include the maintenance of your hair color, as far as keeping it vibrant and keeping it from looking brassy or dull if you have a certain type of color. So before I go into those 3 points, I have to do a little bit of information about what happens to your hair when you permanently color your hair. And generally speaking, if you have a lighter color in your hair, you're not using a wax, you're not using some kind of a pomade, you have permanent color. Because in order to go lighter, you have to go permanent. And so when you do lighten your hair, you are removing your natural pigment from the center of your hair strand, and you are replacing it with an artificial pigment. When you are going darker with your hair color, you are still removing a measure of your natural pigment in order for the artificial pigment to fit inside of the area that it needs to go in order for it to be a permanent color on your hair strand or in the hair strand. So from there, when you are shampooing your hair, when you are conditioning your hair, when you are styling your hair, the main things that you want to try to do is make sure that you are not using anything too harsh, that you are completely opening up that cuticle too far, and you are releasing your artificial pigment from inside of your hair. And you also don't want to use anything by way of a conditioner or a styler that is going to make it so that your hair is so heavy that your hair starts to look dull, because that is something that obviously, if you are changing the color of your hair, you want it to be vibrant and you want it to be shiny and things like that. So that can be the challenge that you run into, because you definitely have to strike a good medium with all of those things. So when it comes to shampoos, you want to use a shampoo that is going to remove any debris off of your hair in order to keep your vibrant color. But you do not want to use a shampoo like a clarifying shampoo would definitely be something you would stay away from, even if your hair has buildup. Number one, your hair is going to tend to be more dry because it has been chemically processed, which means you are going to have a cuticle layer that is not completely flat and shut as it would be on virgin hair that has not been chemically processed. So on your chemically processed hair, you want to make sure that you use shampoos that are designed for color treated hair, and those shampoos are designed to clean without stripping the hair of every piece of moisture, and it's also designed to clean without opening the cuticle entirely too far where you are releasing all of your artificial color. The second thing would be conditioning. The conditioner that you would use, you want to make sure that it is going to condition your hair so that your cuticle is shut down as far as it possibly can be. It's really important for you to close that cuticle in order for you to keep your vibrant color. But if you use something too heavy, it is going to make your color look dull a lot faster. Something that is too intense of a conditioning treatment, that's too heavy on the hair, it is going to take away from the vibrancy of your color, and that is going to kind of change the effect of whatever it is that you went into the color for. So that's going to be your challenge with your conditioner. And as far as your styler, you can run into the very same problem, in that if you are using a lot of creams and pomades and things like that on your hair, they are going to make your hair look more shiny so that you get more of that bright effect from the color that you wanted. But at the same time, you are going to deposit, if you use a lot of things like that, you are going to have a problem with removing those products with a shampoo that is not going to completely strip your hair of its moisture and the pigment. So you kind of set yourself up into a cycle if your conditioner and your styling products are too heavy. You do not want it to be that they are so light that they are not properly conditioning your hair, but at the same time, you do not want them to be so heavy that they are going to create a cycle where you have to constantly shampoo, like thoroughly shampoo your hair in order to get all of the product off. So finding that good medium is going to be basically look for products that are designed for color treated hair. Color treated curly hair is even better. And so there are lots of product lines that have color treated curly hair products or just moisturizing products. Because if it says that it's moisturizing, it is going to be something that's good for curly hair. So you want to make sure you stand clear. I mean, you can use whichever product line you want. It's not necessarily an individual product line that's going to give you better results or less effective results. It just depends on what you are looking for and what you are willing to spend, what you are willing to take the time out to do. But to say the least, if you get a product that is color treated for color treated hair, generally speaking, it's going to be a product that is not going to have a really high pH or potential hydrogen in the product, which means it's going to keep the cuticle closed it's going to keep the cuticle more closed when it's cleaning and not release your color and not allow too much damage to happen on the shampooing time of your process, your hair care process. But if you use something that has that is designed, let's say, for volume, there are a lot of products out there that are designed to volumize your hair. You have to be very careful with those products, as in general, those products are designed to open up the cuticle just a little bit and leave it open so that your hair will look like it has more volume. And that's how it gets that. It does make your hair look bigger and thicker, but it's because the cuticles are left open just a little bit, just so that your hair is bigger and thicker. And of course, the cuticle layer being shut down flat means that you're going to hold on to your moisture. Holding on to your moisture means you're not going to have breakage in split ends and things like that. So again, sticking to products that are designed for moisturizing and color treated hair is going to be the main thing that you're going to want to do. Do you have to change every single product that you use in your routine? Not necessarily. Your shampoo is going to be the main product that you are going to want to make sure that you are definitely using something that is designed not to open up your cuticle too far. But then at the same time, it's going to remove the buildup on your hair. So if you have a shampoo that is for color treated hair, you're doing great. Whereas if you have a co-wash, that is also going to be a good thing if you have naturally curly hair, but you just would have to use it, alternate it according to how your hair takes it with a shampoo, a full-on shampoo that is going to clean your hair of all the debris in order for you to avoid any kind of buildup, because that buildup in time can get crusty and cause breakage, and it gives you the complete opposite effect of what you wanted to do anyway. Okay, I hope this information was useful to you. I hope I wasn't confusing. This is such a difficult subject to kind of put into a few minutes, but I just wanted to make sure that I covered all of the bases. And if I left something out, or if there's something that you didn't understand, I'll be more than happy to answer your questions in the comment box below. And I thank you again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again. Bye, guys.